Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Uh,
The fact that you even laughed. So this fight has been announced. It's on the Netflix platform. So given the sort of controversy around Jake Paul's potential matchup with Mike Tyson, what are your thoughts on like the ethical implications of such a fight? I think isn't Mike Tyson 58 or 57?
yeah, I just think Mike Tyson is such a legend. And I can just see this fight where Jake Paul beats the Mike Tyson, legendary Mike Tyson, whether he's paid to lose or whether it's because of his age. But I could just see Jake Paul coming out victorious, like a YouTuber beating Mike Tyson, who's a legend. And it's not what anyone wants to see.
Well, real boxing people don't want to see it.
Unless Mike Tyson actually knocks Jake Paul out. That's the only outcome that people will want to see. Like, yeah, no one's going to want to see Jake Paul beat a legend.
If he got beat by somebody like Jake Paul, would that not ruin his legacy?
Yeah, it would, but I don't know. It's not a fight that should happen, but it is.
But the argument could be, you know, people criticize Jake Paul for like, you know, getting involved in boxing in the first instance. Everyone thinks that, you know, he has no place. Okay, the real boxing people, you could argue, think he has no place within boxing. I would say what he does is white collar, just a glorified white collar. And I'm not saying that's bad or good. I'm just saying I don't see that as boxing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But there must be an argument for the fact that he's been able to pull this off. He's been able to become a promoter, somebody that's not a boxing person.
Yeah.
To be able to be fighting someone like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's done well. He's made loads of money, and like you can't knock like what he's done for Amanda Serrano. He's brilliant. Like he's really helped certain boxers out with his promotional company. So that side of it's been brilliant. And yeah, I think it's a good thing for boxing, that side of it. But obviously his fights, I mean, you can't knock how hard he trains and how far he's come in such limited experience. Like he's doing well, but obviously, yeah, fighting legends and getting these fights is a different thing, isn't it?
Do you think that his approach is totally reshaping, you know, the landscape of boxing?
I don't know. It depends if you count that as professional boxing, or you count that as its separate thing. I know he is counted as professional, like that all the Misfits thing. I don't think there's any wrong with it. It's just a separate things. So yeah, it depends where he comes under that part.
To me, that's, like I say, white collar entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment. There's no harm if someone wants to step in the ring against someone their own level. What's the harm? Like everyone deserves that opportunity to do so. But at the end of the day, I suppose he's creating the opportunities. He's done well for himself. You can't knock him for what he's doing, but yeah, whether it's good for boxing doesn't matter.
This is what I was going to say. Does his approach ultimately, does it benefit or harm like the image of boxing as a whole?
Everyone retired want to come out and fight him, then it's for the money. Or even like smaller people think, I'll fight him for the money. Everyone just wants to fight him because it's so much more money.
I've seen a few boxers, professional boxers, and it's really annoying them because they're like, hold on a minute, we've had hundreds of amateur fights, and then, you know, we're now in the professionals, we're scratching around for sponsorship, etc. And then you've got this guy comes in and he's like cleaning up. I can see the argument of both sides. I can see why that would annoy someone.
Yeah, I think you can't really knock him because obviously he's made his name through being a YouTuber, so he's got that fame. So then he's just doing what he wants with that fame. So you can't really knock it in that sense because he hasn't started off at the beginning he's just trying to do what he wants to do. But he's got a big platform to do whatever he wants to do, and he is.
And to be fair, you could argue that he's actually, you know, he's creating, like you said, his own opportunities.
Yeah. So you can't knock him for it, like, fair play, really.
I heard today that they're going to use 18-ounce gloves plus head guards.
And then I heard also that that Tyson had it in his contract that he's not allowed to knock him out.
So hold on, that Tyson had it in his contract that Jake Paul wasn't allowed to knock him out?
No, that Tyson wasn't allowed to knock Jake Paul out.
Hasn't that been the case all along with people?
Probably. You don't know what goes in these contracts. It's all rumours, so whether it's true or not, I don't know. But yeah, If it is, then that's just ridiculous. Yeah.
We've heard all the rumours then. The rumour is that you're not allowed to knock him out, allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly, yeah. So if that is stupid, I forget. That's Mike Tyson's biggest chance, isn't it?
So, you know, the argument is that he's 58. How dare Jake fight him? But let's be fair, he's not the average 58-year-old, is he?
Yeah. That's one thing they say you don't lose is your power. So,
you know, when you see those clips on social media, and I know they're a little glimpse, but are you like, he is not a normal 58-year-old. He really isn't. I understand why you would have 18-ounce gloves because, boy, you know.
Yeah.
Even if you're playing around with Mike Tyson, I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be a joke. It's intriguing because it's got us all talking.
Yeah. Everyone will still tune in to watch it because they'll still want to watch it.
Well, it's free. It's going to be free apparently.
Yeah,
so, but do you know what's interesting? I found a clip 2 days ago that Mike Tyson was like, "No, I'd never ever fight him. I only fight real boxers," and I was thinking that didn't age well. Listen, it's a well-known fact, isn't it, that he got kind of ripped off as a professional boxer. So, you know, you could argue that, listen, why not clean up with a little bit of extra cash?
Yeah. It's what everyone's doing it for, the big paydays, aren't they?
Hey, listen, and there's a lot of money floating about for those things.